Hello and welcome back to Chicken Bros. My name is David Heath.
And I'm Norm.
Norm. Yes. It occurred to us the other day that me and Noah have never reviewed anything related to Phineas and Ferb.
Which, for all you younger kids, is the last good TV show Disney Channel ever produced before it went...
Yeah.
Basically. You don't know how good it is, okay? Or you don't, but you will.
Yeah.
You will.
You will. And, this was their first movie. So
Not their last, according to what we've been hearing.
Yeah, apparently there's going to be a new one on Disney Plus, so keep an eye out for that. We'll probably do a review on it.
Eventually. Once we do...
Eventually!
Once we do this, and eventually the series.
Yes. If there's anyone out there who doesn't know what Phineas and Ferb is, all two of you out there, it's an animated series on Disney Channel where two boys named Phineas and Ferb make the most of their summer vacation in the backyard, and they take that a little too literally. They do things like build a roller coaster.
They travel back in time twice.
Yes, twice. They build a giant platypus butt to help nurse an egg that's not actually a platypus egg.
They basically just do things that you don't expect 10-year-old kids to do.
Yes, and their older sister Candace is constantly trying to bust them. And
she never does. Or when she does, it gets unraveled by the weirdest of things.
Right. And meanwhile, their pet platypus Perry is secretly a secret agent who fights an evil pharmacist.
Okay, he's not really a pharmacist, but
no.
The joke is that he looks like one.
Yeah, named Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I'm Doofenshmirtz, who has the saddest backstory in all of history.
Yes, and easily the best character in the whole show, too.
Oh, yeah. Curse you, Perry the Platypus!
Thwart me, Perry the Platypus! Oh, okay. So, the movie opens up. It's kind of like a weird,
So, Phineas, Ferb, and their gang, the gang, which consists of them, Candace, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, are about to be fed to this giant creature, and Phineas is all, I'll be honest, Ferb, I'm having a hard time putting a positive spin on this. I mean, 1 minute you're traveling through dimensions, and the next you're being fed to a giant monster the size of a 2-car garage.
Doofenshmirtz says, yeah, well, welcome to my life! They pull like a weird Shyamalan effect where they go backwards in time. Like, everything seemed just fine this morning. Cut to this morning.
Where they enjoy their day with their awesome platypus Perry.
Yes. And also, something we should mention about Phineas and Ferb is that, for the most part, they have some kick-ass songs throughout the episodes and the movies. So catchy. Some hit harder than others, but they're all pretty enjoyable.
Yep.
And they sang a song about how great Perry is. And
Ferb got them vocals going, though.
Oh, yeah. Ferb's vocals are never consistent, and it's funny. Ferb, by the way, doesn't even talk all that much to begin with.
That's part of his charm. It's not what he doesn't say, it's how he doesn't say it.
Exactly. And so it's the anniversary of when they first got Perry. And at first they were going to call him Bartholomew. When we brought you home, we renamed you Perry. Mm-hmm. And so the weird endeavor they take part in this day is building a giant platypult, which is used for, what are those things called? Shuttlecocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, for hitting
playing
shuttlecocks.
Platypus badminton.
Yeah. And
they get the idea because Perry has this spot that if you scratch it just right, his tail goes up.
Yep. So they built a giant platypus ass again.
Well, it was a whole platypus this time, not just the butt.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yep.
And they build that, but meanwhile Perry disappears again, like he always does, to do his secret mission against Doofenshmirtz. So when he goes in his rocket-propelled car, he accidentally bumps into Phineas and Ferb's shuttlecock on the way over, and they get propelled over at Doofenshmirtz's.
We're heading for that looks vaguely like your head.
It's true, though. And they accidentally crash into a machine Doofenshmirtz was building, which is not unusual for Doofenshmirtz. He builds these things called innators.
Innators!
Yeah, it's a machine that usually ends with the word innator. There are rare occasions where it didn't, but it was supposed to help him travel through other dimensions. And Phineas and Ferb say
because he didn't build it right, because he says he's an evil genius, but Nah.
He's not really evil, and I don't know if I'd call him a genius. But Phineas and Ferb offer to help the machine, help
not
repair
knowing
it.
that he's evil, but you know.
Yeah, they don't know it. And they're like, everything seems to be wired to the self-destruct button. Do you really need that? Yeah, Wait, no, I don't.
Ding.
Oh, boy. That's right when Perry walks in, and he's got
his boys, he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, Perry can't blow his cover, otherwise he'll be relocated, and he'll never see Phineas and Ferb again, so he's got to put away the spy thing for a second.
And he keeps trying to, in his own way, prevent the machine from being built, ranging from playing fetch with the last piece to
or peeing on his couch. But either way, the machine gets built, and a portal to another dimension is opened.
And this dimension is bad.
Yes, because in this dimension, Doof is the ruler.
Yep, he's actually evil, and he managed to take over the tri-state area.
Yes, and that does not bode well for our interdimensional travelers.
Nope.
And when our Doof meets the next dimension Doof, there's a song that's actually kind of catchy about how much they're like...
I found a brand new best friend, and it's me. I found a brand new best friend, and it's me. At first, they seem to hit it off fine, because they're basically the same dude.
Right.
But our Doof is a little silly.
Yeah. It's like, I don't understand how you're not the ruler of your tri-state area. Well, you clearly didn't have to deal with my nemesis. Oh, didn't I? And then you realize the Perry the Platypus of that universe is his cyborg servant.
Yikes.
Full-on Winter Soldier up in here.
Well, not really, because Winter Soldier only had one robotic arm. Perry the Platypus is like mostly machine.
I just meant like a brainwashed good guy working for the bad guy.
He's more machine now than Platypus.
Twisted and evil. Son of a bitch. That's when Phineas, Ferb, and Perry walk in. And alternate Deuce like, you dare to bring a secret agent in here? This boy's a secret agent. No, him. The quiet one? No, him. This plant? No, the platypus. So he tries to prove to the boys that their platypus is actually a secret agent by having the platypus
attacking Perry, which I'm surprised he didn't break cover because he got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, the platyboard basically bitch slaps Perry, and Perry just brushes it off. Phineas and Ferb go to make sure he's all right, and then Doof says, "Wait a minute, let me try something. Platyboard, do the same thing to those two boys." And he's going to do it until Perry steps up and punches him right in the face, like, not my boys.
And he's like, and Phineas is like, Perry? Say what?
Yeah, his cover was just blown. And our Doof is like, wait, I'm confused. Why does their platypus fight so good? Puts on his fedora. Perry the platypus!
Really?
What? So they try to escape, and they find out that Perry's been going behind their backs to fight Doof the whole time. Like, sorry, I just have trouble processing this right now. He gives him a pamphlet. So you discovered your pet as a secret agent. I don't want your pamphlet!
He's got a parachute, and he's got a logo. He's got his own logo?
What, they didn't teach you how to get out of this in spy school? So they escape Doof and the platyborg, and Phineas is trying to deal with everything going on right now. And they have the remote control to get back to their dimension, but something weird going on with it. It's not leading to their dimension. And no matter how many times they turn it on, it just opens this weird portal to a dimension they're not familiar with. It's like, great, now this thing's busted. Looks like we're going to have to find some help.
I know where we can go to. Us!
Yeah, so they look for them in that universe, but then Phineas goes, wait a minute, I just realized something. You could have been cleaning your litter box this whole time. And Perry just kind of shrugs.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Wait a minute. You peed on my couch. You let us build a time machine with an evil sign in it? You didn't do anything?
Well, he did pee on the couch. That's Ferb, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah.
Wait, that was a conscious choice. You peed on my couch. Oh, that was
Perry's
funny.
looking a little embarrassed.
Yeah, like, hey, I had to, man.